our rhetoric about each other gets that mean, when we don't just disagree with people, but we start demonizing them, making wild, crazy allegations about them, that creates a dangerous climate. And if elected officials don't do more to explicitly reject that kind of rhetoric, if they tacitly support it or encourage their supporters to stand outside voting places armed with guns and dressed in tactical gear, more people can get hurt. And we're going to be violating the basic spirit of this country. Yes. So, sir, wait, come on. But this is what I mean. This is what I mean. I mean, we're having a conversation. Come on. Sir. I'm not. Come on. Sir, this is what I'm saying. Look, there is a process that we set up in our democracy. Right now I'm talking. You'll have a chance to talk sometime soon. You don't have to interrupt each other. You don't have to shout each other down. It's not a good way to do business. You wouldn't do that at a workplace. If you wouldn't just interrupt people in the middle of a conversation. It's not how we do things. And this is part of the point that I want to make. Just basic civility and courtesy works. And that's what we want to try to encourage. So, listen, that's okay. No. Wait. Quiet down. Look, listen, hey, hold up. Hold on a minute. Listen everybody. Hey, y'all up there, pay attention. Here's what happens, listen. No. I mean, this is part of, not only is this an example of what I'm talking about, but it's also an example of how we get distracted. Suddenly, y'all ever see that movie, Up, that Disney movie? Right, remember that dog, and the dog's talking, and then squirrel, and they turn, and that's us with politics. We get distracted instead of focusing on what's important. So, look, I get why people are anxious. I understand why people are anxious. I understand why you might be worried about the course of the country. I understand why sometimes it's tempting just to tune out. Watch football. Watch Dancing with the Stars. But I'm here to tell you that tuning out is not an option. Moping is not an option. You know, I didn't mope as a kid mostly, but sometimes all kids kind of start getting whiny or mopey. My mother would be like, you know what will make you feel better? Go clean your room. Do something useful. And I said, actually, that won't make me feel better. And she said, all right, but it'll make me feel better. We don't have time to mope. The only way to make this economy fair is if we fight for it. All of us. The only way to save our democracy, if we together work for it, all of us. And that starts with electing people who know you and who see you and who care about you, who understand what you're going through day in, day out. You did that 2 years ago when you sent Joe Biden to the White House. He is fighting for you every day. He's got your back. He's doing everything he can to put more money in your pockets, to make your streets safer, to bring back even more good-paying jobs here to Michigan. You did it when you voted to send Gary Peters and Debbie Stabenow out of the Senate, and Brenda Lawrence, and Rashida Tlaib, and Haley Stevens, who worked, by the way, in our White House to help save the auto industry. That's who you sent to Congress. You did it when you voted for Gretchen Whitmer for governor. Now you need to do it again. You've got to do it again. Because there may be a lot of issues at stake in this election, but the basic question you should always be asking yourself, but especially right now, is who will fight for you? Who's on your side? Not who talks a good game, but who's walked the walk. So we had a little photo line before I came in here, and the new president of the UAW was in the photo line, you don't have to believe what I say. You can see what I do, because there's a reason why the auto industry is thriving here in Michigan. It's because you chose people who cared about auto workers and the communities in Michigan. That's the kind of people you want representing you. And that's the choice in this election. Who's going to work and fight for working people who are struggling to pay the bills? Now listen, inflation is a real problem right now. Sometimes, we don't want to talk about certain issues. It's a problem not just here in America, it's a problem worldwide. It's one of the legacies of the pandemic that wreaked havoc on supply chains. So, and folks in the auto industry understand what happened. You couldn't get parts, and suddenly there aren't as many cars, and the prices go up. And so that triggered inflation, and then we've got a war in Ukraine that sent gas prices through the roof. Listen, if you see gas prices and grocery prices going up, that's taking a bite out of your paycheck. That hurts. The question is, who's actually going to do something about it? The Republicans talk about it, but what's their answer? What's their economic policy?